Members of law enforcement have a job to protect the community, but what about themselves?
The weight of the community can be overbearing and hard to deal with. News Press Now's Kyle Schmidt reminds us to be mindful with law enforcement.
Police officers are often the first ones on the scene to help someone in crisis, but that means their own mental health often gets overlooked. The intense situations that law enforcement are put into every day can weigh heavily on their shoulders. Thankfully, the St. Joseph Police Department has a licensed clinical social worker to help them work through behind-the-scenes trauma.
Everyone has trauma, but that law enforcement looks pretty different, right? Trauma is quite literally part of the job.
Even with the daily stressors on the job, it was not always normal to speak about mental health in police departments, even for a local officer of nearly 20 years.
20 years ago, it was not something you talked about. So much so that you just didn't see it at all. But I do know that it wasn't something normal. We didn't talk about it, and we didn't realize it was okay to not be okay because no one mentioned it.
So how do officers get up each day and serve the public while making their own mental well-being a priority?
So I think that is a balance that we're talking about constantly, because self-care is so important. And I think especially when we're talking about shift work, different things like that, makes it more important too. Some of those things like sleep hygiene, just doing the regular self-care stuff. Being in law enforcement, it can be a lot harder to do some of those things.
The awareness of mental health has spread across departments in the state. More and more officers are realizing it is okay to not be okay.
It's not just us, as far as St. Joe goes. It's spreading out across the state and across the country because the younger generation is getting in who's like, man, I'm not okay, and they're okay with saying that. And some of the older guys are realizing, yeah, I'm there too, and I've been there a long time. I just didn't know I could talk about it.
While discussions around mental health are becoming more normalized among officers themselves, how can the community help them?
Just give us some grace. There are times where you're going to be upset with a police officer. Just remember, you don't know what we were dealing with just prior to coming to talk to you. You might be telling us that something got stolen from you, and I may act like it's no big deal. And I don't mean it as something negative to you, but I just came off of a call where somebody's kid is dead. And then I, as in law enforcement, have to say, okay, I'm done with that and go to the next thing. But because we're all human first, we didn't forget about it.
The human side of law enforcement is often forgotten. Ton does his best to not forget about it and surround himself with the right people and separate himself outside of work.
My friends, they say that you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. So I always tell people when we talk about it, don't just hang out with cops, because then that's all you're thinking about, right? But if you hang out with people like Kristen, and I've got some other friends that are in the mental health community, it really helps.
Ton also understands law enforcement is not alone in the battle.
The way you're giving us grace, also give that person grace too, and realize that thankfully today, I am not in their shoes. Hopefully I never get there, but I realize I am just as human as they are.
And remember, it is always important to be mindful. For News Press Now, I'm Kyle Schmidt.